out about this vaccine coming out. So, no. When shall I start?
Whenever you're ready.
Okay. I got into framing originally because I've always been interested in art. I've studied art, and I always thought that to actually work in something to do with art is better than just trying to become an artist and struggle to build a name for yourself. And originally I started working with studying the science and the practical techniques involved in all restoration, furniture making, etc. But it was gilding that really interested me to start with. I worked for a couple of restoration studios, firstly for furniture, and then I moved on to working for a company that worked solely with picture frames, and from there moved up to working for somebody in Old Bond Street who was a dealer in antique frames, where you get to work on much higher quality stuff, and the whole time you're working you're improving your knowledge, your technique, and then eventually you get to a point where you want to be able to work on the frames that you enjoy working on, but you also want to be able to kind of guide your own career and build up something, so you get to work on the objects you'd like to work on and build a reputation. So I set up a business in about 2000 doing picture frame restoration and some reproduction frame making, and stuck with it for a number of years, eventually starting up this current business in 2010, after having a couple of years out studying, and it's moved on from simply restoration to doing reproduction picture frames to doing modern framing. Now, the frame I'm most proud of, I'm not really proud of a single frame. It's one of these areas that you work in, and every frame that comes in, although you get similarities with styles, every frame, it really is treated differently. They've aged differently, they have different problems, and I would say that every frame really, once you've completed it, you stand back and look at it, and there is a certain sense of pride. My dream job as a child, there were two things: either a rock star. Unfortunately, I couldn't play any instruments, can't sing, so that didn't go anywhere. I just spent lots of money on music and records and things, but mainly to become an artist. My clients are a range of different people. There's dealers who work in around St James's and places like that. There are private clients, especially since lockdown, with a lot of private clients coming in with either with objects that they've had for years that want to work on, or they want new frames made, but they want to have a bespoke frame made using the best techniques, materials. They want to spend some money and have a frame. You know, I always tell them they come in here, I say, you know, in here, you come in here, you buy a frame, you get a frame for life. You don't just get a disposable frame that you would buy anywhere. So there's dealers, some wealthy clients who collect art, but mainly just Joe Public who wants a decent job. In my free time, I do a variety of things. Number one job is children, taking care of the kids, trying to find somewhere to go in lockdown, which is difficult. Learning the drums, learning the bass guitar, down here practicing techniques, pictures, working on long-term projects. There's never really a free moment. And there's no pubs to go to, so I don't go to the pub anymore. So yeah, that's what I do in my free time. Just pure lockdown diet. At the end of the day, you know, high level of alcohol. Yeah.
Wine.
I originally went to study art and design at college. Always wanted to be an artist from being very young, and then I ended up studying mainly photography and trying to get into photography. That didn't work out, so I went through clearing and ended up doing restoration and conservation, because my grandmother some years earlier had said you'd be good at that, so I thought, what the hell, I'll do that. My dreams are of a COVID-free future, where everyone is at one with each other and love and peace. No, I want to play the drums and play the bass and do drawing and painting and, you know, just have a good quality of life. Rock and roll. That's it.